The scene unfolded deep within a quiet stretch of bushland where a small herd of elephants had been moving steadily toward a water source, following familiar trails carved into the earth by generations before them. Among them was a mother elephant, heavily built and calm, guiding her young calf along with slow flicks of her ears. The morning had been peaceful until the stillness was shattered by a sudden, violent commotion. A massive python, easily one of the largest in the region, had launched itself from a patch of dense vegetation and coiled around the mother's hind leg and lower torso. Startled trumpets filled the air as she stumbled, struggling to keep her balance while trying to protect her calf. The python, driven by instinct and immense strength, tightened its grip with terrifying speed. Dust shot upward as the elephant thrashed, attempting to break free. Her calf circled her in distress, letting out panicked squeals that echoed through the trees. Other members of the herd responded quickly, crowding around her, but even their presence wasn't enough to loosen the serpent's powerful coils. It became clear that the mother elephant was in serious danger, and time was rapidly slipping away. Nearby, a wildlife patrol team had been conducting routine observation rounds. When they heard the urgent trumpeting and saw birds scattering from the treetops, they knew something was wrong. The team, trained for emergencies but rarely confronted with a situation this intense, rushed toward the noise. As they approached, they spotted the enormous python wrapped around the elephant's body like a tightening vice. The mother's legs trembled under the weight of her own fear and the snake's crushing hold. The rescuers immediately recognized that intervening would require extreme care. One wrong move could provoke the python into tightening further, or cause the elephant to fall and injure herself or her calf. Working with practiced coordination, the team quickly assessed the situation. Their first goal was to create enough distraction and pressure to encourage the python to loosen its grip without escalating its aggression. One rescuer approached from a safe angle and began making loud, sharp noises to divert the snake's focus, while others prepared long poles designed for safely nudging large reptiles. Communication between them was rapid and precise. Every second counted. The python was capable of suffocating even a creature as massive as an elephant if left unchecked. The mother elephant, though panicked, seemed to sense the presence of help. She stayed remarkably still except for occasional shivers and exhausted rumbles from deep within her chest. Her calf, guided gently by two members of the team, was moved a short distance away to prevent accidental injury during the rescue attempt. The herd hovered nearby, restless but aware enough to give the rescuers room to work. As the team pressed their poles against the python's coils, applying steady but controlled pressure, the serpent reacted with agitation, lifting part of its body in an attempt to readjust its grip. This moment was exactly what the rescuers needed. With synchronized effort, they leveraged the movement to pry the coils apart bit by bit. The python fought back fiercely, but the combination of distraction, pressure, and the elephant's own regained footing created an opening. After several grueling minutes, the snake finally released its hold and attempted to slither away. Two rescuers acted fast, using tools designed to safely restrain large reptiles, ensuring the python would not immediately re-engage or pose another threat. With the danger neutralized, attention immediately shifted back to the mother elephant. She stood trembling, coated in dirt and sweat, her skin marked by deep impressions where the python had wrapped around her. Despite the trauma, she remained upright, displaying the incredible resilience that elephants are known for. Slowly, her calf was guided back to her side, and the moment the two reunited, they touched trunks gently, a quiet exchange of reassurance. The herd began to regroup once the rescuers backed away to give them space. For several minutes, the elephants lingered, surrounding the mother and calf in a protective circle. It was as if they understood that the worst had passed and that the humans had been instrumental in preventing a tragedy. Eventually, the group resumed their journey toward the water, moving at a cautious but steady pace. The rescue team stayed behind for a while, ensuring the python was safely relocated and confirming that the mother elephant showed no signs of serious injury. Exhausted but relieved, they reflected on the sheer intensity of the event. Encounters like this were rare, but they highlighted the fragile balance of life in the wild and the importance of swift, trained intervention when that balance tipped toward danger.